See? This is what I've been saying the whole time. Bad really is good.
All right, Lewis, but, okay, so if bad is good, then doesn't that make it, according to your thinking, bad?
Wait, hold on. So if bad is bad, then doesn't that make good, wait, what?
Exactly. Say la.
Good is dumb, good is dumb, good is dumb.
Ignore him, Manny. Wow, the night has really flown by. We only have one more speaker. Brae.
Hee-haw! Right?
What? All right, Manny, it's up to you. Brae Feerrar.
Sometimes I wonder what a new student thinks after his or her first day here at the Academy. I've lived in Rathen my whole life, so I'm used to the way we do things. But what about the newcomers? I mean, just look at our school year. Every morning, the student body goes to chapel, where we are expected to sing. A room full of sleepy teenagers is expected to sing. And then on Charter Day, we all dress up in red, block off the pike, and have church in one of our local castles. But it doesn't stop there. After we do that, the students compete to see who can sing the school songs the loudest. And we enjoy singing those songs. Throughout the year, you will hear students going crazy at sports games, singing the school songs or chanting such school slogans as, "Be strong, make a difference, charity and safety." Now, don't get me wrong. All of these things may be weird, but they're what make the Academy the Academy. However, our Academy has also seen times of hardship and loss. Right now, we may be in the worst financial situation the school has ever seen. More importantly, in recent years, we have lost many incredible members of our community, and now we have to figure out how to carry on. But here's the good news. History repeats itself, and by examining the good things of the past, we can learn how to deal with the future before us. Now, I would like to share a story which may help us find a way to go forward. The story starts in this very town of Bernathen in the year 1903. A funeral was being held for a man who left behind a pregnant wife and 7 children. This man had been the sole source of income for his family, and when he died, they were suddenly thrust into a life of poverty. Drastic changes had to be made if the family was to survive, and fast. But how? How on earth could an unemployed mother of 7 with an 8th on the way ever get out of this mess? It was going to take hard work and sacrifice, but she rose to the challenge. First, she moved some of her children into the attic so their bedrooms could be rented out to complete strangers. Then, she went to work as a seamstress, working for clients, but also mending the clothing of her own children. She even put cardboard in their shoes to prevent them from wearing out. The 2 oldest sons then had to leave this school, the Academy, to work full-time. It was really the sacrifice of these 2 brothers that kept the family afloat. Just as their mother had risen to the challenge, so too did these brothers. They sacrificed their personal pursuits, and the family scraped by. During this time, their mother also had to take on the role of father. In order to teach them to be useful, she had her children do small jobs for the neighbors. Whenever she found clothes or toys lying on the floor, she wouldn't clean them up. She would literally toss them out the window. This was to teach her children to take care of what they had, especially when it wasn't a lot. To us, her methods may seem harsh, but they had purpose. It was up to her to teach her children to take care of themselves and to be good people. She had to keep her family together, and it wasn't going to be easy. So she taught her children what really mattered. Their family mattered, their friends mattered, their church and their community all mattered. With this lesson in mind, her children were able to go on and not only survive, but prosper. 7 of her 8 children went on to graduate college, and that includes one of the brothers that never finished high school. Some of the children even created businesses of their own, but they never forgot what really mattered. Everything they created and everything they did for the family. Throughout their lives, they supported one another, and they never gave up on each other. But how does this story apply to us? Well, like I said, history repeats itself. Perhaps some of you caught on to this, but this story is about my family. My great-grandfather, Lester Osblond, was only 1 year old when his father died. His oldest brother was 15 when he left the boys' school to go to work. It was their mother who taught them what they needed to know about life, and then the children took over, providing for her and for each other. She taught them what really mattered: family, friends, beliefs, community. Not once did one of the children think of going off on their own. They went through this ordeal together. But this was no one-time deal. My family, like so many others, has suffered unexpected losses over the years. Bad stuff like this happens all the time. It's a fact of life. So when a new student comes to the academy for the first time, I hope they realize this. This school is more than just bricks and mortar, and this community is more than just tax zones and lines on a map. Truly, this is a family. Think of parents, 2 people who together create one unit. To their children, they're the teacher, protector, nurturer, and provider. This school is like that parental unit. The morals this school was built upon provide for and teach its children, all of us. The students, alumni, supporters, and faculty are all children of this school. Now, just like my family in 1903, a significant part of that parental role is gone. Someone has to pick up the slack. Someone has to take the responsibility. When my great-great-grandfather died, it was first his wife and then his children that took on that responsibility. This school has provided for 5 generations of children. Now it is time for us to take on the responsibility set before us. We need big brothers to provide for us. We need big sisters to put cardboard in our shoes. And it might help to have someone throw our stuff out the window when we leave it lying around. This may sound like a lot, but I assure you, it isn't very hard to be a good sibling. Every time you say, "Good morning," or "Have a nice day" to someone, and you really mean it, you are taking on that role because you are remembering what really matters. So I encourage every single one of you to be like the children of my story, to rise to the challenge that faces this family and meet it head on, to think of the neighbor before yourself, and to put their needs before your own. Everyone in this room is fully capable of these things. The question is, are you ready to take on that responsibility? Thank you.